Our next presentation, our next presenter, I should say, has come all the way from Austin in Texas to speak with you today. Yeehaw! Is that what you guys say? Sounds funny in a Scottish accent. We'll get there. She is one of my favorite solution consultants as part of the Adobe team. And today we're going to learn a little bit about AR and hopefully something about our dog as well.
Yeah. I can show you a dog pic.
I would love to. At least after the presentation. So, delighted to introduce Sofia Aranha.
Thank you. Hey guys. Can everyone hear me? We can hear me perfectly. Wow, okay. These are not my slides. Oh, I need a clicker. Oh, these are my slides, but these are not my slides. I don't need these? Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. I am Sofia Aranha. I am a solutions consultant with Adobe Commerce. I'll be talking to you today about how augmented reality can enhance the consumer experience. Okay, so just to set the stage a little bit, we're going to be going through a couple of things. So we're going to start with a customer journey of an online furniture purchase. Then we're going to move through the key benefits of an AR-enhanced consumer experience. Then we'll go through a high-level technology overview. Then I'll do a live demo for you guys using some really cool 3-kit AR technology. Then we'll wrap up, and hopefully you don't ask me any questions. Okay, awesome. So let's start with learning a little bit about me. I am going to be the customer we're going to be talking about today because this is a personal anecdote of mine. I'm a new home buyer, and I have no furniture in my house right now, so I've been shopping a lot for furniture online. So I want you to put me, as the consumer, at the forefront of your experience, because when you're building out a strong consumer experience, you have to have the customer at the center of it. So I broke this down in 4 key points. We're going to talk about goals, motivations, challenges, and behaviors. So what are goals, motivations, challenges, and behaviors? What does that actually mean? Goals are what I want to happen by the end of the purchase journey. My motivations are what made me buy online instead of in store. My challenges are those blockers that are keeping me from picking that product and then I don't actually purchase it. And my behaviors are the fun, quirky things about me that you guys also need to know when you're developing your consumer experience. So let's talk about my goals first. I'm a new home buyer. I need to get this house furnished by the end of the year. I've been procrastinating it way too much, and I need to be able to compare and contrast different styles of furniture. In terms of my motivation, it's just easy to shop online. I can do it from my bed if I want to. There's a wide variety of products, and I don't have to walk around the entire store, take 3 hours out of my day. I also love when I purchase the product, I'm going to get rewarded for my customer loyalty. And additionally, I'm going to get personalized experiences and product recommendations next time I come back to the site. In terms of my challenges, I never know how things are going to look. And then also, I don't have time to look at something online, go into the store, and figure out how it's going to look in my space. In terms of my behaviors, I am a frequent abandoner of carts. I never see things all the way through. I'm really indecisive, and even though I primarily shop online, I'm one of those people that scrolls all the time, and I give up on purchasing. So sorry about that. You can go to the next slide. Okay, so let's talk about my customer journey. We have now just gone through the customer persona. Let's talk about what that consumer experience looks like. So I think a lot of you, if you've purchased furniture online, understand that this is probably the typical breakdown. So you're going to browse first. I'm going to find many different types of products, and I'm going to love the unique styles, and I'm going to think they're all really cute. But then I'm going to go into a kind of bread point, and that's the evaluation. I'm going to have trouble comparing items side by side, and I don't know what's going to visualize. I can't visualize what's going to go well in my space. Then I'm going to select something, and unfortunately the bed I want is going to be out of stock. So I'm going to have to quickly select something else. My purchase is going to be easy because I'm using Adobe Commerce, so it's going to be an easy 2-step checkout. And I'm also going to get a 10% discount for new customers. then I'm going to get it delivered. And I'm going to hate this bed because it's going to be the wrong color and the wrong size. Not going to fit my room. I'm going to use it. I'm going to be a good sport, and I'm going to say, all right, let's just try this bed out, but I'm going to end up hating it. And I actually had this experience, and I ended up hating the bed, way too squished. So I called up customer service, and I wanted to return it. I said, hey, give me my money back. I'm done with this. I want to go shop somewhere else. Next slide, sorry. Okay, so that was not supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to return this bed. And what are some of my key pain points in this customer journey? First, I had a really unimpressive consumer experience. It is not enough for you to have products on a website. It's not enough for you to allow your customers to buy online. You need to give them something that wows them. And the last two kind of go together. There's an inconsistency not only between the channels, but also a disconnect between the purchase and the receipt of the product. So what I mean by that is in store, I can look at a product, and I can also view it online, and usually they're not going to match up, and unfortunately that's what happened in my case. And so there was that disconnect between the purchase of this bed and the receipt of the product. Next slide. Thanks. Okay, so why are we going to leave this up to chance if we have an opportunity to make it happen the way we want to? And the place we went wrong was this evaluation. You heard from me that I had trouble visualizing my bed side by side and seeing what's going to look great in my room. So there were two different options. I could have immediately gotten frustrated and given up. And that would have happened, and I would have abandoned my cart and moved to a new furniture retailer. Probably should have done that in the first place. But I went with the other option, where I chose the option that I thought looked best. And those went two ways. I could have really loved the item, and the furniture retailer would have gotten that conversion and that sale. But I could have also received the item, hated it, and realized it didn't fit my space and return it back. And in that case, the furniture retailer not only lost money on the delivery and the return, but they also now probably had to sell my bed at a loss, and that just lost money overall for them. So next slide. Okay, let's do this together. I am not maintaining my screen, so Rich is going to help me out in the back. I would love for you guys to take out your QR codes, scan this, and we're going to do a little brainstorming exercise together. So Rich, the question we're going to be talking about is how might we, so we're going to do a little design thinking exercise if you guys are familiar with design thinking, how might we evaluate or enhance the evaluation portion of the customer journey? So let's take a look at some of these things that are popping up. I love that augmented reality and AR are popping up a lot. I don't have any plants in the audience, just so you know. So let's talk about the two things that are coming up a lot. So personalized experiences are also inclusive of both these augmented reality and virtual reality experiences. So let's talk about the difference between these, and I'm sure you guys are also aware of what these are. Virtual reality are those big old headsets that you have to buy, they cost money, and they're going to transport you into a cool new world, but it's not going to be your home. Augmented reality, though, is going to take a 3D rendered image and put it right on your space, and we will look at that later in this presentation. So Rich, you can go back to the other slides and let's talk about the key benefits of augmented reality. Also, thanks for participating in this polling. Appreciate it. So we're going to talk about the key benefits now of an augmented reality enhanced consumer experience. So one, you're going to get it right the first time. Look at these statistics. $218 billion of purchases were returned in 2021. And I just know that number is going to go up in 2022. 80% of consumers felt more confident when they purchased using augmented reality. And 2/3 of consumers are less likely to return a product after using augmented reality. Second benefit is we're going to boost conversions. So conversion rates increase by 90% for customers that are engaging with AR versus those that don't. Secondly, product pages using 3D and AR images are going to have a 21% higher revenue, and we're also going to have a 13% lift in average order size. And finally, we're going to develop that lifetime loyalty. You and I both know, and we're with those 75% other consumers that say customer experience is really going to bring that brand loyalty to us. And 49% of customers have left a brand in the past year due to poor customer experience. And that's what I did with this furniture retailer, and I'm never looking back. And also, customer experience drives 2/3 of customer loyalty, which represents a bigger slice than brand and price combined. So let's go to the next slide. Let's talk about the implementation, and this is a high-level technology overview, and we're going to talk about the main types of AR applications. One is marker-based, and one is marker-less. So today we're going to go through a marker-based example, and that uses a marker, which is typically a QR code, and you're going to scan this with a mobile device. Those are really easy to use. Your children, your loved ones, anyone are going to be able to just go scan this QR code and pull it up and be able to use it in their space. But if the mobile device is used and you move away from it, you're going to have to start all over. The AR experience is going to disappear, and the marker is going to have to be scanned again, and you're going to have to resize your room, and hopefully that doesn't happen today during the demo. The other option is markerless technology. That's going to just require, instead of having to scan the QR code, you're just going to scan this space, and you're going to utilize the computer vision to get a nice rendering of the item in the physical world. You're going to usually need a flat surface like a stage or a floor or a table, but this could be challenging on a single color background, so no white, no all black, no all blue. All right, next slide. How do we implement this with Adobe Commerce? How do we do this? There's two main options that I would suggest. One, I really suggest you utilize the marketplace to find suitable extensions. So on the left-hand side, all of those people have created marketplace extensions, and all of these extensions attach to Adobe Commerce via GraphQL APIs. The other option, we love to boost our partners up, and we really recommend you work with Adobe's extensive partner network to complete a custom development effort. Those on the right-hand side are all of our partners, and we are not all of our partners, but some of the partners we really recommend. Okay, next slide. All right, let's go back to this new immersive shopping experience, and we're going to look at a customer journey with AR plugged into it. So again, we're going to have the same steps, but this time when I find those many different options and I go to the evaluate, all I'm going to have to do now is click view in your space, and I'm going to choose the best option from there. I'm going to be able to view 4 different types of beds if I want to and say this one looks the best. Then I'm going to be able to select my preferred bed option, complete that easy 2-step checkout, and have that 10% discount. Then I'm going to get the bed with no issues, obviously, because I used AR. And then I'm going to tell my friends about my cool new shopping experience that I had. Great. Next slide. Okay, so how does this look in real life? Rich is going to help me out, and also the bed out there is literally from outside. But we're going to move to the Gat Creek retail storefront. Rich is going to help me out. This is ideally what the demo should look like. So yeah, Rich is going to look at bedroom. He's going to scroll down to Terra bed, because that's what I've been looking at. He's going to click into that now. He knows that's the color we want, so all he's going to need to do now is click view in your space. And from there, I'm now going to take it over on my phone. So go ahead and click accept when that comes up. And now, hopefully, yeah, you're going to see this Terra bed. I'm going to come down because I think it's going to work better if I come down. So you're going to click view in your space. And now I'm going to see a bed. Woo, magic.
Whoa.
Actually, it's not magic. It's just AR technology, which is really great. This is what the bed's going to look like. So now all you would have to do once you've seen it from all different angles, however you want, is you're just going to go back and you're going to say, this looks great. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to spend $3,000 on this bed. Okay, you can go ahead and click back to the slides. It's just moving. Okay. All right. So I stopped sharing. Okay. All right, let's wrap up. What are some of our key takeaways from today's session? 1, consumers want unique shopping experiences. 37% of consumers are interested in augmented reality experiences, and that number is just going to keep going up. 2, companies are really deriving value from AR, or else I wouldn't be talking about it here today. 82% of businesses who have implemented an immersive experience have said that it benefits them and has either met or exceeded their expectations. And 3, Adobe and our partners are really here to help you. We have acquired 2 major AR, 3D, VR companies in 2022. We're also continuing to demonstrate our commitment by working on different research projects and also developing our own AR technology in-house. If you're interested, you could also scan this QR code, which has 3 different demos, and you could go through them on your own using the 3Kit AR technology. So if there are any questions, let me know. Or don't. You don't have to ask me any questions. Okay, you have a question? Don't grill me, please.
So with AR technology, does it also apply to apparel?
To apparel?
Yeah, like
That's
fashion and
great.
clothing?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. So I forgot to cover this, but it works in very many different industries. I'm a frequent online shopper, and I don't just buy furniture. I buy clothing, and that's recently been released by Walmart. They just started the whole trying on your apparel. Sephora has a nice trying on your makeup. It's a bunch of different industries. My Uber driver, I was talking to him about the talk today. He said he could have used that when he was a foreman in the carpentry business. He could have looked at different paints. But yeah, applies to many different industries, and I would encourage you to try it out in all of those different sects. Yes.
Did you say that was 3Kit that we're using?
Yes, that was
as a partner.
Yeah, that's one of our
Okay.
partners, and they develop really great AR experiences, and they're all powered by Adobe Commerce.
And did I say you were going to talk about dogs in this as well?
Oh, you want to see my dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can screen. Okay, Rich, sorry, I'm going to put you on the spot again. You're going to have to accept my screen share. He's really cute. Okay, this is just the first picture I have of him. Also, if this part goes on YouTube, I don't know if I want that. Did it work? Am I screen sharing? He's so cute. Look at his little face. Yeah, that's my dog. I don't know if I should go through the rest of my pictures. Probably not, but. No, I can't. Don't ask me to do that. No, but that's my dog. If you ever want to come to Austin, I love guests, and you can meet Mochi and stay with me in my unfurnished house. It's literally very unfurnished. But yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, thank you.